Hello from Costa Rica. It's beautiful here, and I wanted to, give you some of my feelings and perspective around what's going on right now on the world. I talked to a couple of friends in Europe, and I had the feeling that there's a big amount of fear and confusion and chaos going on right now, inside and outside. And there's a lot of panic and fear surrounding this virus. And I can understand that to a certain degree, that is causing this kind of upheaval and chaos and fear. And at the same time, I believe it's a blessing in disguise. I know that's a kind of bold thing to say, and it's pretty provocative, but I was connecting deeper with it, and I had a vision coming up. And basically, from a bigger perspective also, like what you don't see in the media, besides all the fear and all that stuff that's going on right now, people freaking out, the thing that you don't see is that humanity is awakening, like big time. And from a bigger perspective also, like this time that we are in right now has been prophesized. If you believe it or not, I don't care, but it has been prophesized by many mystics, indigenous cultures, all kinds of groups and people that were connected to a bigger truth, to a higher understanding of what's going on with us in general. They knew what was coming, and they were telling us what was coming, and now it is here. Now the storm is upon us, and this is the time of great shift and great transformation. And this means everything is going to change, and it's part of evolution, and it's just that we have reached a new step in our evolution. And that means that all the things that are not in alignment with what's going to come or what wants to be birthed right now is going to dissolve, is going to die, is going to change big time. And this is what's happening right now, and this is why I see it as a big opportunity, and as a catalyst, as a big support for this change, to allow it to happen. Because basically I want to invite you to connect with this idea that the whole system is taking itself apart right now, step by step, day by day, very quickly. And what's happening is that we, as a Western world, or like in general, the modern world or society, was giving away their power to other forces and higher authorities, and giving away the responsibility also, and basically externalizing everything, and also being controlled by agendas and by propaganda and by certain interests. But basically everything was coming outside of themselves, and the whole focus was on the outside world. And what this caused was a total loss of connection to our inside world. And yeah, this has basically created the state that we are in right now, with the world and with ourselves. And what is so strongly needed is to get back inside, and to get back to the connection, and to realize that the outer world is a reflection of what's going on the inside. So basically what I see happening is that this virus is making sure that people are going to realize that the people they were trusting or like they were giving their power away, they cannot handle the situation. They are like, how you say, overwhelmed with it. And this means that we ourselves have to take care of ourselves again and take full responsibility about everything, about our life, about our body, you know. And this virus is a great invitation to connect with that and to see like, how do I take responsibility for myself? Like, how do I treat my body? How do I treat my mind? Like, everything is connected, you know. And by being forced to not go to work or not go to school or not go to this matrix institutions and systems, there's actually time to do the inner work, you know. Like, this is, we need it right now. We get taken away the outer work to do the inner work, which is super important right now. And doing inner work means connecting deeply with yourself, with your heart, going in silence, you know. And this is what the isolation is basically inviting us to get into silence and to connect with us. Of course, you can still distract yourself, but I would invite you, this is a great opportunity to go within and to connect with yourself, connect with your heart, and ask yourself, like, because all those challenges that we're going to face, they cannot be solved by the old ideas and old strategies. And this is what's becoming really clear right now. Like, it's called for something totally entirely different, for a new paradigm, for a radical new approach. And you won't find the answers outside. You won't find the answers in your politicians or in your scientists or whatever. Like, not if they are operating from this old paradigm 3D limited perspective. Because what's going to happen is we are shifting, and there's so many aspects to it. Like, astrologically, we are in a time where this is also like totally in alignment with the idea that the old systems are crumbling and falling, like politics, finances, all that stuff that we're just exploring and experiencing right now. Everything is going to change and everything is going down, and that's a good thing because it has to. And we were not willing to let go, but now we're forced to let go, and that's amazing, I think. So yeah, let's welcome this opportunity. Let's celebrate this amazing opportunity, and let's embrace the unknown. I know it's challenging. People have the idea they don't get money, they lose their jobs, all that stuff. But what is happening also, it's bringing us closer together, and it's bringing us back to the focus to see like what's really important, you know, like what really matters. And that's not, you know, what we thought it was, you know, like all that stuff that we've created, like all the jobs and all that bullshit, like it's actually really not necessary if we come back to a way of living that is simple and that is connected and that is connected with nature. And yeah, and then that it comes out of the realization that we are responsible for ourselves, and we are creating our life and our reality. And it's time to take this responsibility back and to steward this planet into a new paradigm, into a new way of living, more like as a community, more connected and healthy and transparent and open and connected. So yeah, I just invite you to not freak out about it. You could celebrate what's happening right now, and yeah, just take this time as an opportunity to go within and relax, you know, like all the craziness is coming to a stop. How amazing is that? Like, we actually get time to breathe and we get time to feel, and there's so much to feel. There's so much that wants to be felt right now, and it's necessary, you know, like in order to get to the next level, we need to get all the shit out. And this is also funny that the people bought so much toilet paper, you know, it's a great metaphor because a lot of shit is coming out right now. So yeah, that's a great opportunity to connect with all that stuff and transform it. And yeah, it is challenging. I know, like I'm going through this myself, and there's other people who have gone through this. And this is the thing also, like you can ask for guidance. Look in your community, where are people that are healers, that are spiritual workers, light workers. Like those people, they went through this stuff already, and they have great tools. They have great tools, and you can ask them and find ways to help them. Ask them what helped them in their journey to be more connected with themselves, because ultimately the truth is only within you. Only you know what's good for you, and you have to ask your heart for it. But there's definitely ways and methods of people who went there already, or who are in that process already, and who can help you. And I'm one of them also. Like I'm also going through this myself, and I meet many people who are doing similar things, and I'm really looking forward about what is to come. I can just, like take a moment right now, like close your eyes and imagine, like after all this chaos, like after all this old stuff has vanished, and then imagine the most amazing world that you would want to live in, and just connect for a moment with that feeling. Just see how this would feel, like how you would feel, like how the earth would feel, how would that look like, like what do you see, what do you feel, what would the paradise look like? And I can tell you it's gonna be even more amazing. It's beyond imagination. It's gonna be so amazing. And so, like a little invitation also to remind you that what you focus on, you make stronger. So if you focus on the fear, like people are gonna create hell on earth for themselves. Like if you got stuck in this fear-based paradigm, like if you only look on the fear stuff, if you think you're gonna die, if you think the virus is gonna kill you, all that shit, good luck, it's not gonna help you. But if you focus on seeing this as an opportunity to get more together, to create community, to reconnect with yourself, reconnect with the essence, find out what's really important for you and the world, get into a space of service, away from service to self towards service to others, like healing this planet, like creating beauty, creating art, creating music. Now is the time for the artist. Now is the time to ask yourself, like, what did you ever wanted to do, but you never had the time? Guess what? Now you have the time. Now you can act upon it. Now you can find out what is your passion and create beauty, because this is what the world needs right now, and this is also what is going to be supported energetically by the universe and by the whole, by life itself. Beauty, celebration, art, prayer, ceremony, reconnection with earth, reconnection with inner knowledge, reconnection with wisdom, all that stuff. There's so many beautiful things that are open for you right now. You cannot even imagine. Like if you have not been on this path, like if you are walking towards this path, it's going to be epic. It's going to blow your heart and mind big time. It's going to be so amazing. So there's a lot of things to be grateful for and to look forward. And I just want to invite you to not freak out about it, and just, yeah, embrace the unknown, as my good friend Baptiste was saying today. And yeah, try to find the answers inside, and take your time. But this is a great opportunity. Everything will change. Say goodbye to the things. The time has come for something new, and it's going to be epic. And yeah, and at the same time, like if you are right now like in a state of fear, or like if you're very contracted, or if you cannot see it or don't believe me, then yeah, I have compassion for you, and we're gonna share our tools and techniques also with you, like in the coming days, to support you to get more into this state of centeredness and groundedness and calmness. And sound is a big medicine. Like sound is super powerful, because everything is vibration, and sound vibrations, the right vibrations with the right intentions, they're super powerful. They can help you to calm you down, and to get into this trust, because that's the most important thing. Like what we're doing right now is like free falling. Like guess what? When birds, when they are falling out of the nest, this is how they learn to fly. And now is the time for us to learn to fly. And we all have our wings. We just need to remember how to use them. And yeah, I wish you all a beautiful transformational journey. Embrace the virus as something as an invitation for big change, for amazing new ways to come, and yeah, say thank you and goodbye to all the old shit, because it's not going to be around for long. Amazing new things are going to come. People are prepared. They're just waiting for the right moment. There's so much going on behind the scenes that the media is not talking about, that we're going to see, that are amazing also, and it's all there. It's going to be epic. So yeah, lots of love from Costa Rica.